All right, I'm going to give you some more family insight. Are you ready for this? You okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay. There's been some heavy times lately. Just come around full circle. I grew up on Marcus Island. We grew up on a really beautiful farm. We've been hearing lately the story about our parents finding this farm. They came from Philadelphia and pretty much bought the farm almost sight unseen. Kind of crazy. My dad went there for a day or something like that and just bought it for pennies. I think it was a really weird story, but we moved out there from Philadelphia. My sister was 2 years old. I was maybe a year old, and she was 3, and I was a year old, and we lived there. It was pretty beautiful. It was like the 70s, and it was, communal. It was
Hippie land.
Hippie land, yeah. That was a cool thing.
Back to the
It
land.
was a cool thing. I was too young to know, but it was a cool thing, and you could kind of feel it, and things didn't last the dream didn't last very long. It was a really beautiful scene there for a while. They were talking about how it's kind of cool where we are right now. They grew this giant 2-acre vegetable farm, and it was just totally overwhelming, and they couldn't deal with it. So they had all these people camp on the land and they helped pick. It was like early woofers or something. You could live there, and then they got into like pressing cider. They get these old apple presses, wooden ones, and they would get pickup trucks and go to orchards and just let them fall in the truck and just drive the pickup truck home and just make tons of apple juice. They'd gather I don't know where they got the gallon jugs from, but they'd come down to Pike Place Market. They'd press on Thursday, come down here on Friday, sell all their apple juice at the market in like 3 or 4 hours. And then I guess they'd go down to Pioneer Square and blow all their money. And go do it again next week. And that was like a fall thing. So you heard all these kind of crazy stories. It's funny to be under Pike Place Market right now. So anyways, I lived in Portland for a really long time and finally wiggled my way back to living on Orcas again. And we grew up on a farm, like I said, on the backside of the mountain. If you live in East Sound, it's over in Doe Bay. And now we live in East Sound, and so I look out over the mountain and I think about home. And I think about always trying to kind of get back there. It's been part of my journey for a really long time because it was such a cool place, but we left there really early because our parents went like that. And so I started writing this song about, Reeb was writing a song about her home place. Our friend Joseph in our songwriting group was writing a song about his home place. And it's sort of, inspired me to write a song about my home place. And so this one came out. It's called Out Behind the Mountain. And there's this line in there that said, I never saw a picture of my folks hand in hand. Like I just said, my folks were just together to this morning. I tried to get a picture of them. I said, don't touch each other, because I know that's not going to be okay. I knew I wasn't going to get the hand in hand, but I got them really close together, and I got a picture of them. Pretty darn cool. So something's magic in songs, right? Anyways, this song got written about a year ago. Oh, out behind the mountain where the farmhouse stands, old trails and tools are worn by feet and by hand. And deep in my memory I walk there alone, remembering a family that I've never known. Our really good friend Haley Pexton is here, and she's a great singer. And there's a really nice trio in the place. I'm not very good about planning these kinds of things, but this is Haley. Old trails and tools are worn by feet and by hands, and there's an old barn. And the old red barn stands proud on the hill, and it's seen more changes than I ever will. From a horse-drawn plow that turns up the road to a newborn child, pure like fresh fallen snow. And that old place that sticks into my memory. And that old place that's wasn't there. They took me away when I was just in my prime. Oh, how I wish I could turn back the time. That old place is stitched into my memory. That old place has been my rock of ages. But the shifting sands of time took it from me. Oh, that old place can be my rock no more. When out behind the mountain was a dream so sincere, where now lives a story that brings me to tears. 'Cause I've never seen a picture of my folks hand in hand. What went wrong behind the mountain, oh, I'll never understand. Oh, that old place is stitched into my memory. That old place has been my rock of ages. But the shifting sands of time took it from me. Oh, that old place can't be my rock no more. Haley's singing on Monday night at the Tractor Tavern with the Lottie Dotties. Make sure you go hear them play. They got some amazing songs.